Ukang ina mesero ero Charity James mbok yai ikom mbok sibagi so. Ekon bon sinie ubok korom bon sinamutemke afang song ide me boyai sen ifake dik ben bonogo no ini fiok ebang am fana sege biari bani dem ti da ko manayen edion kente VVF ke ikom bakara ameke ban kwen ko sege tanga banga ke ukpem po eke niege no iban ke banga ke udongo me edidion iba ake banga kiteri namado akama ayom bogome adino nyen
uno mo secretary ki de ban ki sango manayen eko to VVF ase to posong lutoman ami yakano yibe kana feke nkang ide mi ban enam no edion ke mfuna mi edine ke waki song idagami kentagami menka yukara eyem sion siu song na ekwetre udongo mi kide mi ban adaro song kenka eko to community partners for development man sekpong do ama atang kena meweni fyo bang mfuna mi edion ontak yuko nkoro sepenam ma wedi ni tom mfuna mi ama na dia ndo boke adini fyong bang mfuna mi ado kwanu song adi trenye asen pomba utomo man ke stenyen amma grace okono ke daga no korom bon fen ebo yang bon sinye utom mfuna mi e ka ofo ibok e numero me utong ebo ya ki son bon sinye utom mfuna mi marriage alienations ki komo ama adan mi ba utong ebo ya ko ki ka ofo obia woman e ko to matam ofo obasi akpan ke pairap mi ku yo edidion iba akombo NTA
enombo Nigeria itemebo yareba ke memge edidian ke ibegeke usemi tiente ammo ekbekat ide memmo ado Dr. Marcelo Fomata akeno itememe ke usoro utriswa ankambo ni Sofia sibanga ke kwa Ibom State ekeniere adu forutum Amecom Global Limited eketum usoro utriswa me enommo yaikop ayon bome Adero mpo idara anombo ni Sofia ke Anambra State sirongo kenkang Akwa Ibom kena ekebogo ket adidaru triswame nyum koma basi kima yu kama mo ke triswame adu forutum Amecom Global Limited egetu musorome enommo akami ta obomu temedi ngakente MDK Amecom Dr. Marcelo Fomata amatanke Amecom etu modinama me tekerge tubion ammo eniere adinam nom monobio anyete kentang fenedo Barama mboni ronga ufang adi de pendara idu ye uwe mo nkorima ye didi anakid mboni Sofia ke Anambra State ema urune ye rumo bien endi forutum Amecom amadi ana ye monku uso mai mai wuri ne mesat ema ko forutum Amecom ke na tu musolome enommo ke patre endi forutum Amecom Dr. Marcelo Fomata ama nongon troyen sikinam no fon ku semiron mo meno Amecom Global Limited adu forutum sere wambuno won no ifo nying nam no mbuno wo eni ngeseyem ke dikpe kong tong tok tutu ekpe ma keke Charity James okombok NTA Bayelsa State mai ben adinama di mega Kamukara State ammo ekeniere ekesumutat Commissioner uforutum INEC ake kamake utom lutemame ke stereme amanam noirion ke ebiat iboro umewe fepke local government ke ake nem fana yemendurio siki ibadu yematan ke eyainam nombono wo eni fiore banga usense edi nam election me ke local government anye ke biara ibore fitme ebo ke nkaiso ye adiso ngere ke basi aro panpo asere nwamawo adikan sinifio ye ukeme ke etiusong president ni waru for basi United Evangelical ake uyo area Pastor Sonny Aaron ake tami kelinam yembre I waru for basi mi eke etumo yaiko ayon bogaminko Ebe kurodi namami Fiesta 2015 ndiene gara dite kufo basi United Evangelical anyeda kusonga ke uyo adaru sangke bohong kambre yenam wat area ke Ini pan po ke bang ke ari nama mi amadi ken siaro mi wad e mai wuri fi ommo enyo won bre age sanga ke yu kwempo usong mi wara mi e mai tang se mo e kwere to arina mami ndi toy kwon ko e mai kwo wo me yong e dia ngai song ke uyo Charity James akombok NTA Bon sidong ke uyo ibo ke ukama computer nangam ko ke afangwet ado pan ko ke mi yakan nombo no we kan kun wet ke na efese na makpa akombok ma na misang aka mi ju bonong wet e go to library enyo ke kat kem bono wo si kayado adi kun wet ine keke iwa ba idame yeda ku ko adi nombo
mufono neke banga ke ukon wet sadogo anyenwa mawoki niso idagami ukon wet idogo adi kopong wet bot nse asanga ke tu mempodogo a computer anwa mamewo ke dikon wet akposugoro mewo imi waka asogo baba ndu sogo sitwa kiti ikon wet idagami sadoge ma siongo mempodogo singwam ke nkanguno ifyogietobo miedi ekoto computer mewine keke ima editwa kantie nkonwet nduso mewo sikitan ko yemme kombo ema tange bo ke mimo imima adikama mempo tang iko yemme computer amin nsion si fyokse mimo yem si adogo mempodo mi anamukpe mpo ayaka yemmimo mbiom fenko ema tange bo ke me eteyeka eni ubion utomedi namba enwamme iwade no mo efige foreti ekonwet esunu ye koru karebo ya mo ekene nwame dongwet kension si ukbegu konwet mbang togoyen eni ngwet sekot mikuyo utebe achibong akombok NTA
ukam nyantie bi fu ibonom fan mboy mi be ngabasi go ya nam yang fene mero tai tu se no fre fan mansi idonga ke akwai bun set ye mani de kete kan fen mboy ti song
Good morning to you out there. Thanks for joining us on NTA News at 6. I am Evelyn Badu Ekbo. The details of the news now. Stakeholders in the health sector have sued for more advocacy in order to effectively promote public awareness on the scourge of vesico-vaginal fistula (VVF). This was a submission at an awareness seminar for women groups on VVF. Eddie Yongiba has details.
Vesico-vaginal fistula (VVF) is a medical condition which occurs when blood supply to the tissues of the vagina and the bladder is restricted during prolonged obstructed labor. In Nigeria, about 400,000 to 800,000 women are said to be living with the problem, with 20,000 new cases occurring annually, making it the major gynecological problem in the country. As a result of these staggering statistics, there is therefore the need for all to find lasting solutions to this situation that has and is still affecting a large population of women, especially young girls. Executive Director, Community Partners for Development, Mrs. Nsekpondo, noted that awareness about the existence of the problem, causes, treatment, and especially prevention of the problem is a major step towards the reduction in the number of girls and women living with VVF.
This condition is known to affect young girls and women when exposed to marriage at an early age.
Representative of the State Coordinator Reproductive Health Unit, Ms. Grace Okon, and others in their messages called on women with the condition to seek proper medical attention and encourage others not to stigmatize people living with VVF.
Prevention is the key word, because if you allow things to happen before you now start going to look for a solution to such problems, it will cost you more. You will go back home and be more aware Because when you are aware, then when it's about to happen, you can stop it.
It is our consent. It concerns our children.
Some participants at the seminar speak on the way forward.
We tend to know the origin and the new health strategies that are available to assist young women and older women that that are affected one way or the other, and also to our men folks, so that they actually know the importance of taking the pregnant women to the hospital for safe delivery. Wherever you find yourself, you now begin to spread this gospel so that you can help our young girls that are upcoming to prevent them from being outcasts.
It is expected that participants at this awareness workshop will become advocates at their various communities, spreading the message of prevention of VVF, which includes discouragement of early marriages. In Uyo, Edidion Ba, NTA News.
Nigerians have been advised to live in peace and unity regardless of where they find themselves. Dr. Maso Ofomata gave the advice at the end of the year's celebration of Isofia Union Federated Akwa Ibom State Chapter, organized by Amicom Global Limited. Nkechi Ukuka, who witnessed the event, reports that it was a reunion of some sort.
It was a joyful occasion for the people of Isofia community in Agwata local government area of Anambra State, residents in Akwa Ibom, as they came together to mark the end of the year party organized by Amicom Global Limited. The event provided guests from across the state the opportunity to celebrate God's blessing and sustenance of life throughout the year.
Residents of Uyo, the Akwa Ibom State capital, have attributed poor reading culture to the emergence of information communication technologies. A visit to some libraries in Uyo indicates that reading culture is still in existence, as few people were seen reading books. Itibe Achibon completes the story.
The importance of reading cannot be overemphasized, as it says is the bedrock for tomorrow's success. It is noteworthy to state that reading has gone beyond just looking at books to getting information, as it cuts across the use of electronic gadgets like the phones, computers, newspapers and others. Although not many, there are still people who spend time at the library to read and study the books. However, with the advent of information technologies, it has been observed that the habit of reading books is on the decline. Some residents, while speaking with NTA News on the reason they prefer the information gadgets to books, noted that they still read books, but added that the gadgets make reading easier.
To read, some people still resort to using the library, though others stay at home to read through phones.
The phone as an aid to reading and getting more things.
To me, I think the phone aspect, the internet stuff, is what is really helping now. In the olden day, there was a lot of challenge, too numerous to mention now. On the reading, but now you have the internet, you're looking for an answer to something, easily browse, you find the answer.
Most of their time with their phones, fingering their phones, entering social networks, they value chatting more than reading their books, and they think that's the best thing to do.
Others on their part attributed the poor reading culture among the youths to lack of quality time by the parents to monitor their children's academic performance, and called on the government and other stakeholders to do more to revive the reading culture.
It is a responsibility of the parent to supervise, especially when they come back from school. You look into their books, you see what they are doing. If they are not attending class, you look even to the dates. If it is not corresponding to what you are expecting from them, you now ask questions.
They should imbibe a reading culture because it will help them to know so many things in the school.
Information communication technologies were not invented to mar the reading of books, but to enhance reading. In Uyo, Utube Achibong, NTA News.
In our sports, the Nigeria Football Federation have declared their stand towards not allowing football agents to take over the careers of members of the Golden Eaglets who won the FIFA Under-17 World Cup in November 2015. Dora Okugekon has details. The NFF president, Amaju Pinnick, said the federation have learned lessons from the way agents mismanaged careers of other young Nigerian players in the past. The NFF board said work is on course to ensure that the players and their parents are the major beneficiaries of their contracts rather than the agents. He further stated that the players are being monitored to avoid distractions. While the players get quality contracts, the NFF must ensure that they are in the right places because these players may form the bulk of the Super Eagles in a few years to come. Clubs outside the country are already calling on them, and it is the duty of Nigeria to protect them and build a future for Nigerian football. In Uyo, Dora Oku Eko, NTA News.
Now to weather. The weather forecast for Tuesday, December 8th, 2015 shows that the morning period will be sunny at 23 degrees Celsius. The afternoon period will be sunny at 32 degrees Celsius, while the evening period will be clear at a temperature of 26 degrees Celsius. To end the news, another look at the major highlights. Stakeholders in the health sector have sued for more advocacy in order to effectively promote public awareness on the scourge of vesico-vaginal fistula (VVF). The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has cancelled the governorship election in Southern Ijaw local government area of Bayelsa State. You also heard in the news that residents of Uyo, the Akwa Ibom State capital, have attributed poor reading culture to the emergence of information communication technologies. And that's the news. Just before we go, remember, peace is all we need to live in unity and harmony with each other. Embrace peace at all times. And that's the news. We thank you very much for staying tuned. To join us again at 7 p.m. for a fresh package of the news bulletin. Have a good morning.